who's on this team,
Spoons
but I
and
know
Pork.
this player was in some in-houses.
Spoons and Pork's got a match.
Yeah, okay, let's watch that one then. Alrighty. Here we go, very first round of the weekly tournament. Here we've got a team of the Reaper, support guard, support Paragon. I've already screwed it up. The Ghoul with the Virtuoso build here. Oh, big damage. This is a Condi Rev. And 2 Power Mensers, okay. Then they support Tempest, Duelist Untamed, some sort of Condi Mirage thingamajig here. This guy's getting his build ready, and Steelix the cat. Oh my gosh, I remember this guy victimized
Wait, is this the
people.
gun?
Is that him?
It is the one and only Steelix the cat.
Holy
Here.
moly.
Prepare your clipping fingers.
I
He's gonna
told
hit
you it was
some
Spoons and Pork, man. This is one of our, for those who don't know, those not in the know, who weren't at the last Hog Cup, Spoons and Pork was one of the, I guess, caster favorite teams just because they had a rifle berserker that was going insane. He was playing a different game than everybody else. And Steelix is that guy.
Crazy.
Everybody else is playing Guild Wars 2. This guy was playing Duck Hunt.
This guy's
Very true.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm going to start with the Steelix the cat POV here. He's sending himself to mid with his team. This is a good mid fight for him because he can use all this juicy terrain. Let's see if he can make it up there or if red team punishes this. Lex Phillip going pretty aggressive here. Steelix cat taking a defensive position. I like this. Not getting greedy. He's letting them come to him.
Is also pushing far here.
He's starting up. He's starting up on his burst.
Oh, he gets the best burst. He's done it. He's done it already.
You never see numbers that high when you play a Necromancer.
He's got the Herald in his sights now. Herald just trying to run for the escape here. Steelix cat does not quite complete the jumping puzzle. I'm going to swap over to Mal's POV here. Mal of World v World roaming fame. Mal of the Mist Council.
Oh my god, that was such a good jump.
Shout out to the Mist Council, yeah. This dude has really good movement and mobility, absolutely. Joppa, are you muted? I haven't heard you for a while.
He just doesn't like us.
Wait, I was muted this entire time.
Oh, no. I knew it. I've never heard you
I was just
this
listening to the
quiet.
homies. I was just listening to the homies. Just, you know, like nothing better. Sunday afternoon, listening to the homies.
This motherfucker was talking to himself for the past 10 minutes, bro.
I swear, I knew I wasn't saying anything. I was just chilling, listening to the boys conversate. I'm like, I needed this. Just needed
I
this.
guarantee you, he was responding. He thought we were responding to him because the conversation is.
Every time we laugh, he's like, "Yeah, I am funny."
I am. Wait, I'm fucking hilarious, dude.
My jokes are getting a little different today.
No.
Man. Yeah, but
Blue
I'm
team
here.
with a pretty good win here. Mal picking up 2 kills on this C node. This is what they need to get back in the game. Only down a little bit, and boom, big down on Lex Phil up there.
Ooh.
That's going to send Red staggering. Actually, big res on the Ghoul. I think he may have self-res now. Mal needs to tend to this, not let the res come through. Frambo is not far off. This Reaper's very scary. Fran in dire straits here. He needs to leave. I'm going to switch to his POV here. He does have lots of mobility as this Mirage.
Oh.
No, he gets packed up by the Ghoul. Okay, it's a downstate war. Lex Phil up. Goes down and reses Fran with the rally. Okay, but he goes back down again. Oh, man.
Immediate. Didn't have any escape things left.
No luck for Mr. Franbo there, I'm afraid. Back to the Mal POV here. He gets to his support. Lots of mobility on this build. This looks like a fun build. I might have to try this later.
Looks like Steelix is coming in, setting up his giant 50mm BMG.
Yeah, let's watch this POV. He's in the Chris Kyle position right now.
All right, in the bird's nest.
Oh, looks like
Happy
he's
4th of July. Sorry.
There he is. He's taking aim.
Gunflame. 2 gunflames. Harry Tater's not long for this world. That's the support, I believe, here.
Oh.
He's just gunning him down, but he's got a gunflame. Last gunflame coming up here. Harry Tater dodges it, but cannot sustain through this damage here. It goes down to the Skyhammer. Red team looking to maybe match this, but One Mesmer comes in and the Necro on the way in. It's now officially a 3v3 on this spell here after 2 deaths.
A nice opening by the Rev with the wings knocking over the entire blue team. They were not prepared for that, and it gave their red team time to coalesce and get in there and start turning this fight around. It looks like blue's got it down now, and red team is taking away this
Luminary.
bell from them.
Yeah. Steelix kind of out of his element here. He's fighting on this node here. He's not in his sniper position, and he gets picked off. Yeah, huge response by red to take back that bell. They're not letting it go for free. And no blue team members dare to stick their nose in that hammer at this point. That is the right move for sure. Okay, let's see how the boys regroup here, the blue boys. Mediocre Evoker looking to kite up onto the jump spot here. Great movement, great use of the bounce pads to keep himself alive. Just look at his mind on his team here. Passes some heals from a safe place. Very smart play. But he's got to keep an eye on himself.
This game's
A smart red team member could maybe pick him off.
This game's relatively close here, but it's looking like red is sort of just out-rotating blue team a little bit here. Making sure they always have one node open, while blue team seems to have a little too many people at one node here without getting a lot of results. But it looks like they do get it down here, but the down's back up. Coming with a
One down
Malix
a piece
elite
here.
on top of Steelix. I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with that. He has a lot of damage, but
Ooh,
Ooh,
3
the
guys on
1v3
one.
not successful.
we'll post. He doesn't have to deal with it. His team will.
True.
Can Steelix defend against this? No, no
Oh, they
chance.
left
Versus the
Steelix.
Mirage gank.
Oh,
Oh, dude, I hate when that happens. When you win a team fight, but then it feels like it's over, but it's not really over. Then your teammates leave, and then you're kind of left alone, and then you get picked off. So, in that, what just happened there? If we were to do like a look back at what happened, red team they got the Skyhammer, right? And they're in a driving position to really stagger blue team for the rest of the game. But then you can see they only send 3 players to the blue far node or to the blue home node, even though they have the advantage in numbers for the map state. So all of a sudden it's like, hey, we kill a bunch of blue players and we have the ability to take over the map. Why are we taking a 3v4 that we potentially can lose, right? There's no reason why you should be taking a disadvantage fight when you actually have the advantage on the map. So I think what red should have done, even though it ended up working in their favor because they picked off a couple blue players, is maybe just peel off of blue home because they know it's a 4v3. Don't need to commit to that. They have the map say they got the mid node, they got their home node. Thankfully, it did work in their favor where they're able to pick the blue players off, but it is a risky play, but turned out to be high risk, high reward, and they got the reward.
Yeah, really great perspective here.
Yeah, red is really commanding the map
quickly
here.
slipping away from blue. I don't
they
know what the win con at this point is for them here.
I mean, they
Consecutive
needed that
F-ups down as well. And the stagger continues. I'd really like to see just a 5-man regroup here, or at least 4-man.
They almost had it. The blue team almost had it. They were able to get a 4v3 that favored them at their home node, but again, they left way too early. I think in an ideal situation, they take the 4v3, they're able to kill all 3 red players, and they zerg the map for the rest of the game. But unfortunately, again, the pickoffs and just even tiny miscommunication errors where it's like you think you win the fight, but then you leave too early, and because you left too early, one of your guys gets left behind and he dies. And so your plan of zerging the entire map literally falls completely apart because of one tiny miscommunication. And that's the fine line that we need to find, right? People don't think that these micro plays affect the game, but if you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, that these macro rotations and zerging the map really rely on executing at the micro level, and just one mistake kind of like left the game out of their hands.
I think blue team's only chance right now, before this gets away from them completely, is to probably get the Skyhammer and put the map in a neutral state so that they can have like a hard reset. But whether or not
Get up in that mic, Jackson. We want to hear you.
Sorry, I turned myself down so y'all wouldn't hear my AC going off. I'm thinking right now, the only thing the blue team can do is try to get to the Skyhammer, try to cap it so that they can put the map in a hard neutral state so that they can try to reset. But whether or not the red team will allow them to do that is a different conversation entirely. But I guess we'll see what happens.
True. It's just a constant stagger here for them. Oh, big pick for Mal there. maybe that will be
That might be the turn they need.
the thing they need. But Fran is 1v2 and gets picked off on far. That is a continuation of the stagger, I'm afraid. Consecutive F-ups as well. This is a tough game, boys. This is a tough game.
Yeah, I think something that I like to think about when my team is staggering like this and it's hard to get map state back on the map is to think about where you could potentially be strong on the map and look to play towards that position, where we see that blue team has a quite a strong side noter in the Untamed, but nobody is really playing around the Untamed. The Untamed has just been running between far and home, trying to get value outnumbered. I'd like to see blue team play around this strong Untamed, maybe try to get a couple of picks and then be able to snowball that into more of a map state. I think it's happening a little too late. The Untamed is getting the 1v2 value right now, which means blue team's able to get a little bit of progress on, home. They have a neutral node on mid, but the Skyhammer is up at the same time, which is part of this map. And I think as a result, they're not going to get as many points as they would hope. And I mean, they're pretty far behind at this point, but that's something I like to think about is where can we be strong on the map? Even if it's a side noter, can I go play to that side noter, get a couple of kills, and use that momentum to push the rest of the map?
Very true. Very true. Mal finally goes down in the 1v2. Did a really good job of sustaining there. But he did as much as humanly possible. All good things come to an end, and I think that this is curtains for blue team here. Only 30 points required for red to take this at this point.
Yeah, I think blue team had some opportunities to kind of zerg the entire map, and even what Johnson said, like making a play that favors you, right, where you're pulsing the Untamed. I always say this in my rank games. It's, why would we take unfavorable fights when we can take fights that favor us? Right. And as simple as that sounds, face value, it is very true. Where I think earlier in the game, the blue team, there was 2 people mid and they saw 3 red players coming in. And instead of running away, they tried to fight. And, on paper, a 2v3 is going to lose. Right. So, you kind of had to make the decision of, okay, irrespective of skill, like let's put the pride aside. In any 2v3, more likely than not, the 2 players are going to lose. So let's rotate out of that. And maybe, as Johnson said, plus that Untamed, because that fight, I know if I'm plusing a 1v1, that's going to favor us. So we have the free will to find these different pockets. And, if we look at a USA game, I wish we can have replays up on the stream, but the when 2 really like top USA versus like someone else, they play each other, it's a constant rotation of these players trying to be in fights that favor them, but each team is doing it equally. So it's like there's only like pockets of 1, 2, 3 seconds where they can rotate into a fight that favors them before it kind of evens out. And I think you kind of have to be more privy to that. You kind of have to put your pride aside and say, okay, 2v3, I'm going to lose. Let's run away, find something else. And I think red team did a really good job of doing that, and it showed because they had a dominating victory.
Absolutely.
This is an interesting match here. Blue team's really turning it around. It looks like red had a pretty solid lead, but blue took over the entire map and is just sort of catching up very quickly. Red seems to be taking out the sides real quick.
Look at this build.
What the hell is this?
A hybrid longbow warrior thing.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
That's Nomad?
It's core warrior. Yeah, this is Nomad. He's just master of the node, I suppose, is the angle he's going for here.
Looks like red's sort of taking the sides back over here. Blue's going to be kind of hard pressed to get that kind of a push again. I wonder what the turnaround was there. I'm really curious about that. Looks like I Am Mara is coming in. They are from my experience, particularly good necromancer. So they're going for the
Battle Standard comes out from blue there, getting the down in the team fight.
Huge res.
The comeback is on the board here for the blue team at this point.
I think they need to stop those red side points. I think the Ranger's going for a full cap here, and they might have just wanted to go for a decap. And so they could get to the far node.
Salo's down on the mid. Hazard goes down too. Yeah, this is what they need. They get 2 nodes. If they can convert this to a 3-node hold, Bella matching the Thief at home here. Let's see the Surf POV. Is Surf
AFK.
having
Yeah,
some
what
connection
happened?
problems?
Oh, might have been typing.
Yeah, true. Okay, here we go. This team fight may decide the game. This is a very, very important one.
Yeah, I don't think red wins off one node here.
Blue Reaper seems to be the target at this point. We've got the... Oh, actually, Blue
gets down right
Evoker
there.
immediately gets downed.
Yeah, red looked
I
very
don't know
focused on the
what
DPS
they're going to be
burst
able
there.
to do to stop this. Pancake down as well.
They don't have banner for another 40
Ooh.
seconds. This is the team fight that decides the match, but it looks like red team was just a little bit more coordinated on that burst there. But they're going for the hand res.
Oh my god. No way. There's no way this
Yeah,
works.
they
No,
can't.
okay.
They can't. Okay, I was like, there's no shot. That would have been crazy though.
What if they did though? Is what I'm saying.
I mean, it was close. If they'd been a little bit more coordinated on that hand res, they could have done it. It looks like the Evoker's getting kind of getting pushed around a little, but they still own the nodes.
They're still holding it. Yeah.
Now they did just lose the home node. It looks like the Ranger went to go see if they could decap far, but lost home and lost the fight at far.
Going for the Skyhammer here.
Skyhammer's going to be
Okay.
big here for blue team. Because they desperately need it,
Yeah.
because they cannot win in this 1 to 2 node situation here.
Blue needs
Oh,
this
they might
so
be
bad right
getting it.
now.
Oh.
Yeah, I think blue team almost made a mistake because you think about the points and the timer. They send 4 players to Bell while 2 other red players are capping both side nodes, and that's all they need to win. So they're literally just going to die on node here and stall out. I
Yeah.
think blue team really needs to decommit
Yeah.
from this. I think it's a little too late, but red team, they knew that, like, hey, let's just get sides, let's just stall Bell, and that's exactly what happened. But
Yeah, because
still,
Skyhammer's
very
just not
good
going to be
effort for
fast
blue
enough.
team.
They can just feed it here. I don't think blue has the damage to kill this guy's in the next 2 seconds.
Yeah,
But
and
what a
it's crazy. You
comeback,
have
though.
to make that decision. You have to make that decision of, like, they killed, I think it was like 2 or 3 red players that they had killed on mid before going to Bell. You don't really need 4 players on Bell. I think you could have sent 2 or even 3 blue players to decap the side notes, even though you're getting Bell, because we know that the game is so close. That's a win con. So I think there is a world where maybe blue team goes back and then decaps nodes manually rather than through Bell. But I think it's a good gameplay nonetheless.
Joppa, check stream together.
Yeah, you want to also throw on the shared chat when you get a sec?
I'm trying to
Okay,
join
let's
you.
see about getting 2 teams who are 1-1 against one another. I think this Surf versus... I don't know how to say that name. Italo Sama.
Talio-sama.
Hmm?
I'm just trying to read it. I don't know.
I can't even. Hold up. Damn. Okay, yeah. I'm
Mike
not gonna try
versus
with that one.
Jamboree, perchance.
That
I
sounds
think-
fun to me.
I think Mike is the USA team.
Oh, is it?
I could be wrong on that. I think in the last monthly, or maybe Mike. Oh, I think it's hard to
Mhm.
to keep it straight because everybody's on like their 4th freaking alt account at this point.
Yeah, y'all are saying names, and I'm trying to keep up, and I'm sitting here squinting my eyes trying to find the name that y'all talking about. I'm like, who is that?
I know.
That's not a name on the team. You're
Hey guys,
freaky
I'm sorry.
Nicky.
I got to dip out a little bit early, but I hope you guys have a wonderful time. All right.
Hey, no
Thank
worries,
God.
man. Thanks for coming.
All right.
He said, "Thank God." Wow.
Okay. I'm in. Thanks, Joppa. I think.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
I gotta pad my numbers so Anet will notice
There it
me.
is.
Notice me, Anet. Let me watch tournaments, Anet. Anet, I'll moderate ranks for free. I'll stop playing. Please. Let me make the
I'll
community
do whatever
better.
you need. Please.
Please, Anet.
I want
Notice
in
me,
on this
senpai.
Jamboree versus Mike game. Come on, let me in.
The Jamboree. Ooh,
Jamboree.
I tell
That's
you
right.
what now. Come on down to the Jamboree.
Okay, let's see Excel versus. Okay, we got Paul.
That's my cousin. What the hell?
Cousin
Oh, wow.
Paul.
What's he doing over there?
Okay, we'll watch this game for a little while. I have a feeling it's going to go towards the red team, but who knows? Maybe this blue team will have a chance for a comeback. It's already really going towards red very,
Oh,
very
boy.
soon into the game. Okay, we're going to keep shopping around for games. I want to see close games.
I keep hoping that
That's most important.
The rank 55 EU alt team is going to go against them at some point. Like it's going to be a real match.
Yeah, somewhere in here is the EU Spies,
Mhm.
which I think will be really fun to watch.
That's me. I am the EU spy.
It is I, the EU spy.
Well, it seems like you caught me then.
No.
It's over for me.
Oh no, it's British
See you
Jackson.
later,
Oh my
Toodles.
That's actually Jackson's evil twin, is Brit Jackson.
Yeah, he's awful. I mean, I'm awful.
I kind of like him now. He's really self-aware.
Yeah,
Well,
never
this-
is.
This Mike versus Jamboree game is not starting, so let's watch some more of this team here.
Spoons and pork.
Spoons and Pork, I believe, is the name. Yeah.
I want to see Steelix go crazy.
Yeah, what is our friend Steelix up to? He's going crazy currently. He's got one down here. Attributed
He's in
actually to his
melee mode.
supports. Yeah, he's going a lot of. He's in melee a lot of the time here.
I didn't know he actually used those weapons. I thought it was just for swapping really quick.
I know, right?
For the swiftness.
Still, it's the cat putting the fire on their ass. I respect it. I respect it.
I think Warrior needs a main hand, one-handed ranged weapon. And I think it should be pistol.
Like what?
I think they should have double pistol.
Warrior pistol?
Yeah. Do you know how much Pseudo would love that if he could greatsword double pistol?
Yeah, Pseudo is the target audience for such a thing.
I think so.
Oh, I
Put
think
him in a
that
red
Team
trench
Mike
coat.
did not accept their game. That's the one I
Oh,
wanted to watch.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, well, let's just pick the closest one. I think this is the closest one then.
I mean, we were watching a close one. Oh, this will be interesting.
Okay, we've got a classic Bunker Reaper here that's terrorizing all my games. Support Warrior. The Ghoul on the Power Mesmer here. Very scary build. Foxy P, Power Thief. Been seeing a lot of pistol action. He's deciding to go full melee. Connie Mirage. Wow, that's not something I typically see. A support Paragon with a dagger. Zeal Guard. Bunker Reaper.
Classic move.
Untamed and some one-shot scrapper type build here. Okay, big
Hey,
team fight win for
Untamed.
red.
Really? It looks like it's a Gale Shot on the symbol.
Oh, I said the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
It's all the same. They go pew pew with a bow.
True. Gale Shot just has an easier time of doing it. Even I can play Gale Shot.
Wow, this Red Reaper just eats in this team fight. He gets 2 downs there. Lots of damage from the Shroud 4.
He's running that sword. Can I see that build again on him? I'm curious if he's running the same thing that Zodge was cooking around with.
He's taking a duel versus the
Spear.
Zeal Luminary here.
So it's
See if the
spear
Zeal Luminary has the damage to poke through all this tanky sustain.
That boy just standing still now.
It's the
The hell?
Mob. Razagul about to get his Shroud back up. Holy Hand Frederick electing to go back to his
Yeah, but
team.
he
Now
only has one stun
a
break
second
left.
Necro's in play here. Red support comes to match the 2v2. Blue support coming as well. Now Harry Taters. I love that name.
Mhm.
He's the Pied Piper. He's got 3. But the cavalry's coming in here. I don't know if his team's going to be able to kind of spike these guys off of him. Oh, they're choosing to run down the Blue Reaper here. Blue Reaper gets feared into the wall. Get a full heal, full shroud. Look at this barrier. He's got this health bar, and this health bar. The triple health bar wonder here.
That's what they called me in college.
Big downstate for blue team there. That's the red team's support.
Looks like
That's
Blue
a
NG
map-wide
Coda
win
Creator took
on their
out won the duel at Red Far, or at Red Home. It looks like he's just getting a free cap off on them. Looks like the
Red Thief in trouble here. Needs to not get picked off by this Gale shot.
Red Mirage got a free
Oh, the Zeal
shield.
Luminary gets him, though.
Yeah, he did exactly what you said. He didn't get picked off by the Gale shot. He got picked off by the Zeal Guardian.
It's turning out to be sort of a comp fight here, whereas blue team just has a brawlier comp that's starting to pay off. I was kind of thinking that the red team is going to start taking away with a lot of those damage and high roaming mobility, but it seems like they're not able to. They're kind of getting stuck in 2v1s constantly.
Yeah, I feel like red team is kind of just like sending a member to far to get slaughtered.
Yeah,
And they're not really rotating with like a cohesive plan at this point.
I mean the match is neck and neck. Yeah, I mean it's within a point. Like red team is barely keeping that lead. They're gonna go for the they're gonna go for the straight hand res. Unable to get it.
Quite enough stability here.
They theoretically they could just continue. Yeah, I was about to say they could just finish. Like they
Looks like NG's down at far. NG's gotten his time to be picked now at the red home.
Okay. They need to get some pressure on this Reaper here that's on the node. They've got three gamers here. If they're going to kill the Reaper, it's going to be now.
It's going to be rough with that.
See if they seize the moment.
Top of him.
There we go. They get the down. No, a little bit of stability here from the Paragon to potentially stomp this out. They're not really cleaving this very quickly. Ziliax gets picked off. It gets back up by the rally. Ziliax still running around, trying to find a little bit of health. Doesn't get any heals from his support and goes down a second time now. No res utility available on the red team to support this.
Going for the hand res. They get the pick.
Bold.
The pick on the Gale shot, taking that out. They didn't finish the cap on the mid, but they're doing okay. They've already pulled ahead 40 points at this point. And if they can get the red off this, they're only 2 ticks away from a cap on the midpoint as well. Looks like the red home is completely free of anyone there as they're sort of battling it out on blue home, where the Necromancer has taken a win and taken the node. Wow, they have almost all 3 nodes right now. This game is slowly slipping away from the blue team.
Red support down, though. It could be very, very good for the blue team here. Big knockback for the Great Sword.
Yeah, I was expecting a Mass Invis right there. Mass Invis revive.
I think he's holding it to escape possibly, but we shall see here. Red losing their support is not good for them.
Yeah,
the Ghoul is picked up by the Scrapper.
Completely uncontested at the red home. They're taking it out already, and they're getting the cap. Looks like red went straight for sword, giving up a couple of map states just for sword, which might be what the red team needs. Is there a lot of bursty, high mobility guys that just want to get quick kills? Oh, that was a brutal kill shot. He almost took him out immediately.
Steve really needs to land something on this ranger here. There we go. Finally gets the kill there.
Didn't proc sword though. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, I guess it did. Did we not see the sword animation?
It went off. He's dead over here.
Okay.
This is going to be a tough fight here for blue to climb out of this. They've got 1 node and staggered as well.
Yeah, the red team immediately flipped
Oh,
both
big
of those
pick
side
though
nodes
on the
back.
Ghoul. That's what they need. I don't know if there's any res utility available on the red team to cover this. Yeah, the banner's coming down. Does he get in time? He gets the Ghoul back up. Oh my gosh.
That was an incredibly clutch banner. Oh my god, that was like
Banner
at the
frames
wire.
there.
Yeah, that was a frame perfect res. Oh, but they're still caught up in it.
They're just completely locked down by the supply crate, and the Ghoul goes back down as well.
Both.
Blue team Necro is fully dead now in this team fight going on in the mid node.
But blue team just sort of cleaned up, and they're sending everybody in right now.
Yeah, blue could get this actually.
Yeah, they're down 100 points, but they have really commanding presence right here, and they might be able to just take the whole thing back. If they don't
Red
get
team's
caught
Thief
up
is
in that fight.
holding their one and only node. He's really got to win this duel.
This is going to be an interesting duel because I do think that Gale Shot has a pretty strong advantage against Thieves. If you can get off like the beginning of any of these, these skill casts right before they go into stealth, it's just going to track him and auto kill him. As well as the pet just chasing you down no matter what. Oh, it's brutal. They're both just so squishy, and the blue guy takes it. Oh, that's O. Oh, O had a thief. Oh man, yep. Red's taken back their home node over there, but blue has 2 nodes now. I don't know if red wins off of 1 node here. It's gonna be pretty tight. It's gonna kind of matter what happens in this exact fight right here. Do they get this pick or not?
They give up the decap. They give up the decap. Oh no, that's a disaster.
That's actually a full trip cap on blue. Sorry for red. Yeah, red just really screwed there.
That could actually be game.
Yeah. This might be blue taking it out.
Wow, and red support gets picked off at mid. Oh no, they just folded. I think
so. Blue has red has maybe 20 seconds to keep their lead. Oh, but they do get the decap. Oh, they almost got the decap there. They do get the decap at far. Okay. All right, they've maintained their lead for another 18 seconds. They can hold this fight and not lose that there, but it looks like the Ghoul's getting hosed.
There's no way he escapes this. He does get into stealth. He could potentially use his Sword of 3 for the leap to escape. But this fight at the Dragon node is do or die here. Zilly X gets picked off in the outnumbered fight. That's really, really not what red team needs. Blue is officially in the lead with the map and the scoreboard. Another kill on the board for blue. They're going to do it. They're actually going to do it.
This is an incredible comeback for blue team.
Red team needs to get it together and fast. They're dying for a kill here. Okay, Coda Creator goes down. Holy Hand Frederick down as well.
Yeah, that thief came in brutal there.
Right, they got it.
They've been given a lifeline. They need to use this very wisely.
Right now.
The Ghoul wins a duel at the Lion node as well. They've been given a lifeline, but they. Oh my gosh! I just realized they did not successfully cap their home node, and Zilly X is not.
Oh, they have 20 seconds.
I don't think he's winning this duel. No, he loses the duel. Oh my god.
Oh, they're not decapping that mid node. Oh, they really needed to go for sides here.
It's gone. I think Blue's got this in the bag.
I think so too. I think
with Zilly X's death there.
They have the sword again, but they just don't have enough combined damage to just take this stuff out. Blue's brawlery team comp went for it there.
Oh my gosh. Blue snatched the victory from the jaws of defeat there. Yep, oh my god.
That's the way she goes, brother.
So
Let's see that timeline.
Yeah, but that timeline's crazy.
They just oh man, they had it and then they just got
what
death after death after death after death there.
Yeah.
And just did not come back.
What was the turnaround moment? I looked away for 2 seconds and then all of a sudden blue team had the whole map. What happened?
It looks like right around here after blue team got 1, 2, 3, 4 kills in quick succession, 2 caps, 3rd cap, and then 2 more kills to follow it up, and just red team was just hard staggered after that and could never quite recuperate.
Amiga, did you get 2 buys? That's crazy.
All skill, baby. Earned. Earn that shit.
You got 2 buys in a row. I hope you get buy all the way to the finals, dude. That would be so funny.
Earn that shit.
All right.
Stop playing with me. All right.
So round 3 of the weekly here on red team, we've got Excel. I don't know who this is. We got Paul.
Yeah.
ESL.
Let me get your intro music for your map work. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got round 3 of the weekly automated tournament on NA. On red team, we've got one Condi Revenant on an alt named Excel. We've got Guild Wars Free, aka Paul of ESL fame. Nubu, aka Naru, everybody knows him. All 12 gizmos. He's the guy who's probably going to win this. Anya, aka Photon Leap on the Bunker Amalgam, everybody's favorite build. And then CJ on a power amalgam. Oh, very interesting. Like to see a little bit of variance in the amalgam realm. Run the Blade, another ESL player. Peak Cope, aka Klex, playing a very interesting Sage Amulet Bard Cook maneuver here. Aberdeen on the Bunker Reaper. Name change one. We got another Connie Rev. And Roiling Skies, a Bunker amalgam. Bunker. Let's hope we see some kills, some action, and a good close game here. We got lots and lots of good players on both teams. Let's see a good one, boys. Am I right, Joppa?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see what the blue team win con is, because the only real DPS we have is Naru, who's playing Worldbender. And then even the Akandi Conduit on the blue team is running the Jalis build, so it's not like too heavy pressure in terms of DPS. So I think blue team's win con is really to get the nodes and then hold them, right? If they're fighting for a node that red owns, they're in a very bad spot, so they need to rush to these nodes, see what the game plan is, and try to hold them as long as possible. It looks like, as I say that, they forego home completely. I feel like they could have sent at least one bunker there, but it looks like they go five far. Hail Mary play to try and get the upper hand on USA, even for a second. Two good teams against each other. It only takes one stagger to
Oh, no.
Oh,
Lord.
Whoa.
Lord. What is this?
My lord? My lord?
They're at the gates, my lord.
They've broken down the gates, my lord. Please.
Having a straight 5v5 right on top of the Red Lord. This will be very
Oh.
interesting.
My God.
CJ.
Oh, look at the barrier on blue team. What the hell?
What are they
50%
cooking?
barrier.
They get a kill.
Get a
They
kill.
on Anya.
Expected.
Anya's
what's
down
happening.
here, man.
Anya's down, but I don't think they're going to let that sit, but they're almost
Paul
going to have another
super
kill
pressured here. Paul
That's
down
a
as
second
well.
down.
Is this where we see the banner come down? Banner's already been used by Olrun, actually. Let's see.
Oh
They
my
need to peel for
God.
Olrun.
Yeah,
This is okay. Olrun down. Let's see what
So
they'll choose to do. Are they going to go for the hand res?
they're just going to go for a double
They
man
got
hand
one
res.
down state. They're going to double hand res here.
Did the blue?
Blue just took
Orange
out
back up.
two. All right,
Blue-
they're about to. They need to get
Whoa.
going here because they can't lose anyone here because the USA is about to get a bunch of respawns. Naru's at 7%, hiding somewhere right now. Looks like he's running away, trying to get the node, get some points on the build because blue team has 3 kills
my
already on
gosh.
USA.
This
he
is
turns it
insane.
back.
Another kill on CJ.
What is going on right now? Are they just?
They're
gonna
not even taking this fight near the
This is-
the Lord. They're just taking it. They're just scrapping.
Yeah, they just want to scrap. They they don't want to win the
two
game. They
downs.
just like to fight, bro. Like, what's going on?
All right. It looks like USA has
Oh.
gotten their as the surprise has been shaken off, and USA is back on their game. They get a full 5 kills there, and start heading out to cap some nodes. That was a very funny opening.
Wow.
I looked at the chat and I saw Unpur said they inflicted confusion IRL, and I want to say yes, they did.
And they took 3 kills in a
Are they
Team
going
USA
back again?
5v5.
I think we're back again, bro.
Ain't no
my
way.
God.
Blue team says, I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing it again.
Doing it
Going
again.
straight for the fight.
Oh, they got Paul really low, though. Paul's
Oh,
down.
oh, he's
they got a
down.
full kill on the warrior.
Okay,
That's their
whoa,
banner
It's
right there.
barrier. 2
Okay, they
downs.
do have a down though. They have 2. Red needs to. Oh my God.
They said, I just like to fight. That's it.
Yeah.
they said we were just messing
I
around.
don't care about this
Sorry.
damn game.
They,
What does game mean to
unironically,
me?
I've got the world v world strats going right now. They group up, they boon up, and then they just ram into the other team. And
That's
it's
some
working.
Field Wars 2 fundamentals right there.
Yeah. Okay, Klex is in no man's land, 1v3, but
Klex
Olrun's
is-
not far.
Clicks is 1v3ing.
If this was push, indeed.
There's still I can tell blue team is thinking about the Lord push. They're just
still
almost
do it.
looking.
They
For
have the
They're
any
only
inching
node.
opportunity.
towards it.
They have the only node. They're about to catch up.
They said new strat. Forget
It's
the
about to be
node. We're
5-4.
gonna score all our points by killing.
They have to kill red team now.
They
Yeah,
have 2
because it's a
downs
5v4 for
Two
like,
downs.
ever so like for literally for 10 seconds 5v4, and within
That's
that
two- that's
5-10
2
second
kills.
time frame you have to kill, and it actually paid off. They're about to kill another person, which is really
got 2
bad.
staggers.
my
Yep.
God. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
and
oh.
they're
3,
staggering.
actually.
Please bleed
Oh.
this guy. Please bleed this guy. No, stop hitting his body. Oh, okay.
They're
Well,
going
Lex looking for the
Lord.
Lord.
They are looking at Lord.
My Lord.
I can't fucking believe this. They have
Me
2
Lord.
nodes now.
My lord, they've
What
breached the
is
gates, my
going
lord.
on?
They're in the castle walls, my lord.
This Lord is like, bare your teeth and show your claws. Looking at that's a quote from
goodness.
Chivalry 2.
They have
Shouts
another
out.
kill. It's still staggered on the red team. Oh my! They have to push 5 here right now because
They do.
I
They
think
have
the
a-
entire time it's
They
like a
have to.
push.
They're doing
switch.
it, brother.
Yeah, they're literally. It's like literally a push and pull of like, do we want to leave one person to go and like cap and decap? Because even if they do that, well, now it turns into a 5v4. Do we want to take that risk of dying
Flex is
5v4 in our
on
own
Lord
base?
right now.
I don't know what's going on, but it's paying off. I mean, 5 blue players versus 4 red players. I mean, surely this wins. I think the red players are just trying to stall as long as possible while they send one of the amalgams to just go and like cap the entire map. I think blue team is going for a high risk, high reward play where they really just need to kill these 4 red players right now because it is 5v4. And they look, oh my gosh, the red team is just doing such a great job of strafing
Yeah.
around. It's like, I feel like if they killed them any faster, they'd already be on Lord, but they're not.
All right.
Ooh, Naru's low.
People are gonna go down in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, red team is just full kiting.
Blue
They're
Rev is cooked, though.
spreading
There's
out,
no way
trying to
Blue Rev
split
survives
it.
this.
Yeah, there's
Yep.
Where's Olrun? He's got the banner. I don't think he knows that this Rev is down.
Oh no, they have to. Oh, dude.
Uh-oh.
oh boy. Yeah.
It's falling apart. They split.
Uh-oh.
And they're
Oh, they
trip capped.
split.
Oh,
And a trip cap.
Well, red team pretty low. Red
they
team has a
win-
lot of lows right here. If blue
Yeah.
can survive this. Ooh, he got bounced around.
Oh no, man. This
Oh,
is
the
what I
Demon Queen.
mean. Oh, dude, this is what I mean when like find within the chaos, find fights that favor you. I mean, red team was fighting a 5v4 in their own base, but somehow were able to scrap instead of it being 5v4, a 2v2 on the side, and then a 3v2 on the other side. Right. So somehow one big unfavorable fight versus 2 fights, one is unfavorable, but then one is actually even. So how does that even happen? I think blue team did a very good job of executing that fight of, hey, if we just clump together as 4, guess what? We lose. We need to split them apart and maybe pick someone off or at least get an even 2v2 or 3v3 going. Somehow within a 5v4, they were able to get the 2v2 that they wanted. And even for 3 seconds, if you have a 2v2, the chances of you dying is really not 0, right? There's a chance that you might throw them, and that's exactly what they got.
Absolutely.
That was some high octane gameplay. Red played the good old fashioned trip cap if your team can hold long enough, and they got
Ooh.
away with it.
Klex picks off again. This is squarely. This ball is squarely in USA's court at this point.
Yeah, they're gonna be
no.
hard put.
Oh, they're
Yeah, they're-
reversing it.
Yeah.
No,
They're gonna
wait.
do a Lord push.
Wait. Let me tell you something.
Oh, I think they may have called off the assault here.
Nope.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
How did he just port that? How did he just do that?
Oh, the
port?
door's open. The door's open.
Oh, the door's open. Oh.
Hey, now
also
was
was
getting
just
his
like,
report button ready.
Everybody was like, I don't think so. Hold on a second. That's not how that skill
Yeah.
works.
The only person allowed to do that is
Pick there.
Rimjack. Can he get this res from here? Oh, Paul gets the res! No way! Oh, they fumble it. Oh,
That's crazy.
man.
That was a crazy res.
Nani?
I think
Yeah,
USA
CJ swapped a Gale
is
shot.
thinking about this Lord push at this point. Yeah, the Gale shot swap was very relevant there, I do think. And they are dominant in these team fights all of a sudden. But Excel here, Red Rev looking to survive. I think Paul's got him covered here. Lots and lots and lots of healing on tap. Not really fighting for any particular node. I'm not sure who they are looking for. It looks like it's the blue Rev. They've decided that they're going to be their target, and they get him down very quickly. Wow, but an instant banner by Olrun. CJ down as well, but Paul on the case here. Hand res in play. Paul takes a huge stack in conditions, needs to respond to that very quickly. No way CJ survives this. CJ gets sent back to respawn room. Now Red's actually on the back foot here. Wow. That is not how I would have predicted that team fight to go, if I'm being honest with you. Huge rally for blue, but they've got no nodes. They got nothing on this map. They hedged it all on the Lord. They put it all on 17 black and let it ride, and it's not looking great at this point.
This has been some of the most entertaining, fast-paced fights of the day so far. And I got to give Blue credit for giving them a run for their money in the beginning there.
Ooh, huge burst. Sovereign of Sorrow down.
Now that's what I call pod racing.
Yeah. I think USA is still looking for the Lord push.
I do too, but
No, they don't even need it.
They're going to be hoisted on their own skill here. They're not going to have enough time to do it unless they let Blue decap, which they might be doing because it looks like they're going for the Lord. Oh, they're coming in.
Me Lord.
Oh,
they've turned the tables on us.
Did you kill them? What are they doing in my castle?
Me Lord, they're coming, me Lord.
Oh, there's no time for it.
Unless
they're gonna try though.
They are gonna try.
Unless we got to speed run it here.
Nah,
not enough time.
This isn't like Stronghold where engaging the Lord stops the clock or extends the clock. Whatever happens in Stronghold.
That was a fun one. That was a bit silly, but also very fun. Okay, last game of round 3 here. This is the final one going. We're gonna watch the tail end of this. Let's see here. Blue team up by a considerable margin. Only needs a small 50 points to take this one home. But Blue Druid very low here, but he's got his support next to him. Druid plus support. That's a very, very tanky comp. On this map as well, the size of this node is going to be extraordinarily hard for Red to find the damage to debunk this. But they might just find it. No Shroud. The Chill to the Bone comes through. As Kree's got the reds, the banner is available. He's casting it while running away. Gets a banner. Blue team's Druid back up in the fight again. Holy Hand Frederick down. Two downs on the red team there.
Gale shot and the Luminary. That's a lot of their DPS gone from the fight.
The win. GG.
It's like Blue Warriors heading to get that decap right before it ends.
Okay, on to round 4 of the tournament. Oops.
Oh, it's 5-rounder today.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm really interested in the USA versus Salos game. That should be fun to watch. Have we spotted the EU spies yet?
I mean, I would assume it's like a 3-0 or a... Is it one of those two teams? Excel or Surf?
Lucian, no. Surf is not. That's Salos. Excel is USA. So I think there may be no EU spies on our server this tournament.
Fortunate.
How do you guys feel about swapping mid-game? Like swapping classes?
There's some chatter about that.
I don't
in the chats
like it because I feel like part of the strategy of the game is like putting it out there. But like when it's there, I do like how it's currently implemented, where it's like if you swap while you're dead, it takes longer. I think that's very funny. Like it punishes you for getting mad. But I think that you should get what you get, like in every other game mode. I don't know why tournaments is these special game mode. I mean, it even says you get dishonor for logging out, like because they don't. It's like they didn't intend to do it. But I see both sides.
Yeah. I see no sides. That shit needed to be removed 10 years ago. It's insane that they still allow swapping in tournaments. Why can you not swap in unranked, the like screwing around PvP mode?
Yeah.
But the competitive one, you can swap. That makes no sense to me.
It's really goofy.
There's so many things like that. Like there's a JP to get into the Lord without breaking the gates, and people, whenever I do, people are like, "Oh my god, you're bug abusing." I'm like, dude, ANET knows about this for literally the entirety of the game's history. If they want to, they should ban me. If they don't want to ban me, they should like fix it.
You heard it here first, folks. Joppa cheats. You heard it here first.
I'm a big dude. I'm a huge bug exploiter. Oh my gosh.
Big drama. Big drama.
Joppa's underground, killing you with thief daggers.
Just poking the floor. It's like, what is that?
You can tell Shorty Twicken is looking up at us from hell.
My meme account.
Like the mosquito you can never find. You know what I'm saying? That's biting
I think-
you in the dead of night.
Yeah. Also, I think this is the EU, like half EU spy, because this is, I know Toto Al Bandito. It's happy from EU.
What was that? Just pure disdain.
I know.
I know this roster. I always see Mark on this roster. I don't know if he's one of the alts, but I don't know if maybe Mark has like coached this team or something, or maybe he's just not in today.
I've been seeing Luna a lot in ranked. That's the only place I know them from.
Yeah, this one is not shaping up to be super competitive.
Let's reminisce. Do
Maybe
you guys
we
remember
will-
when Thieves had a Caltrop build that was basically invincible? Do you guys remember that back in the day?
Thief Caltrop build, no.
There was a healing amulet you could take. It was condition damage, toughness, healing power, and like no build could use it really. But Thieves
Ooh,
had that signet where
yeah.
every time you do any damage proc, you heal, right? And it was like this cantrip heal. I think they still have. I don't know if they still have it. I don't play Thief, but it used
Was
to
that what
be
Dagger?
yeah, it was the dagger caltrop build, and every time you dodge, you drop caltrops, and you use the caltrop trick, and like it would insta heal you to full if anyone stepped on it, because there's something weird about it where it would just like proc 20 hits. It's really fucking funny to use.
I think I remember that. That's so funny. I mean, you would know because you just exploit these builds clearly.
Oh, big drama.
Yeah, I
big
was
drama.
underground dropping caltrops on the ground. I called it the Lego build.
This guy's that. You know, it's so funny because like I play Pistol Thief, and like that's not like a exploit build, but it's kind of got the like the perma stealth, and it's just
Yeah.
huge damage, and it's so stupid. You should see my hate mail. Like you genuinely, you should and then actually someone in the chat too. I show my chat the build, and they're like, Joppa, every time I play this build, like I literally get hate mail of like people accuse me of hacking. I'm like, yeah, that just comes with the build. But like you just have to deal with it. Everyone thinks they're hacking.
People just don't know how to fight that build, I guess. And it's like people are like, well, the thief is invisible. I can't do anything to them. They're invincible. And it's like, no, they're just invisible. You can just auto attack and you'll kill them probably.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
HP, dude.
Yeah, imagine like playing the game for the first time and then you run into a God of the Arena bunker amalgam at its peak. I would definitely think that they're hacking the mainframe or something like that. Yeah. Like, he's not dying. He just 1v5 my whole team. It's like, I'm sorry. That's just how the game is designed.
How come this guy has 2 health bars? That's cheating.
It's like, I hit the Reaper and then he has another health bar. That's a freaking hack. He's hacked the mainframe.
Let's take a look at this one. Not super. We'll give him a chance. Let's watch this one. I don't think we've watched this one.
Oh, I see some Treb action.
Is this an interesting game?
Oh, that boy's spinning.
Oh, blue team
Oh, the
Treb.
Treb.
It's
Oh
working.
my god.
Oh,
Like a truck. Oh my
He's
god.
ascending. Why can't I go down? Why am I stuck going up?
It's a Treb, dude.
Spectate someone.
Damn.
Spectate someone.
We're going to heaven.
I can't go down.
This Treb has sent us straight to
All
heaven,
right.
homage.
I ate what was the candy in Willy Wonka?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Busy lifting drinks.
That's the one. I ate a fizzy lifting drink, man.
I think they should give the Treb a great shot.
How did you eat the fizzy lifting drink?
You can, hey.
Well,
you
if you do
how
Control
do you eat a
Shift
gusher?
F,
Oh,
you can do free cam, and then for some reason I can't go down. I don't know why. I'm like, I don't know. Whatever.
This guy messed up his keybinds.
look at this dude.
His keybinds, whack. His upload schedule, whack.
The stream, whack. The way you cast the monthly, whack.
Whack.
The way
Me?
he-
I'm
yeah,
dope
push
as
tournament,
Yeah.
Okay, we've got some
All right,
we've got
Blue.
some lich action. I like to see the lich. I don't
Yeah.
know how to use it because I'm never in it for more than 15 seconds. I wish you could just like go to a place that lets you use it infinitely so you can figure it out. So I never use
Yeah,
it.
go to the Lion's Arch training arena.
I would like to just stay in it and read the skills while I'm in it. and try
Yeah,
it.
there's a thing you can reset the cooldown. Anyways, do we watch this game or do we look for another one? Maybe we look for another one.
I think we
I
look.
think red team's gonna win this one.
I think the Treb play was clutch, but the Treb has been destroyed now, and I don't know if anybody knows how to fix their
Here
own
we go.
Treb in this game mode.
Here's a close one. Two good teams here, Ol Run versus Salos.
Ooh.
We have a little bit of a lead in Blue's favor and in Team Salos's favor. Oh wait, no, this is not
Yeah, I was like,
Salos.
this is Zelos. This is Sea Monster. Is this Godlike? Yeah, this is Godlike's team.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sometimes I get a little confused with the names. Maybe Jackson can relate.
Yeah, man. I just don't know who let me try that. Take two. I just don't know who y'all be talking about.
Ooh. I would not. I just saw that 1v1. I would not 1v1 Stream Strider on their druid. I would not waste my time. If I that is a very good Days Druid player. That is not fun to 1v1.
Oh? Res on Ol Run
Rez-
possible?
Rez getting off.
No, not
I don't know.
possible.
Oh, wait, that's Mamiga.
Mary Moonshine is on the case. Not gonna let that happen. Mary Moonshine is
their
resource guarding.
first game that they got to play. I think they got 2 buys in a row.
I think so.
Earned victories. Not 2 buys. Earned victories.
Yeah.
Hard fought. Well earned.
Stream Strider leaving that fight to come in and try to help out at mid, it looks like. Blue's taking a 20 or about a 15-point lead in a couple seconds here. Getting another kill with Godlike just going crazy on them with that amalgam. Ooh, Necro versus what is this, Bunker Troob? Bunker Bard?
Yeah, I think so. This is some sort of like Condi hybrid
Ooh.
bard thing, but Kitty Pew Pew's here to
Get out of
just
nowhere with the Ranger hammer.
lock
That's
him in
disgusting.
CC jail.
That's disgusting.
Oh, where's Johnson when you need him? That would do things to him. He loves that build.
I'm always happy to see Sea Monster just going crazy on a Necro build. That guy is very solid. A lot of crazy good Necro players in this tournament today.
Big chill to the bone here. Backpack lit gets picked off in just a second, unless the support. No, sir. He gets put into down state as the banner comes down and he gets them back up, but he's just so covered in conditions. He actually goes down like off screen.
Oh, and the respawn's what gets him. That's brutal.
Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about too. Like, I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy, but
Be that guy.
your red team, or no, I'm sorry, your blue team, you have 2 nodes, right? You killed one person, but you know that he's going to spawn again, and you're going far for a node that you don't even own into a 4v4 when you have more players on the map than red team. Why would you put yourself in a 4v4 situation when you literally have 5 players, right? So they're fighting an even fight.
What was interesting there is that Ranger, they got 2 downs, and that Ranger revived both of them, completely shifting momentum back into Red's Red's court here. If Blue had their who went down, was it Lit Backpack? Is that the Ranger? Yeah, the Ranger. If their Gale Shot had come back and just died with everyone else, they actually probably would have been able to get those kills, because the support could have done like a hand res or done something else to try to keep them up here. That was a case of accidentally kiting away from your team when you need help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Backpack lit going for the hero play.
Oh,
he
got
self res with this. Oh my god, he'd love to see the self res with the spirit. That's phenomenal.
Such good timing.
And he gets
so hard to
away.
do. That's so hard to
You
do.
will
I
always
fail
remember the day you almost killed Backpack lit.
This man said not
What do we
twice.
say to the god of death? Not today.
Red team's catching up here. Blue team's lead is slowly bleeding away. But nope, looks like they've got that off on the side. They've maintained their lead for a little bit longer.
Yeah, but if I'm blue team, I just kind of JP around and strafe around and make sure you don't die, because you sent one person to decap far and full cap it. So I mean, you're not going to win this fight as a blue team, and you have to realize that early on before you commit and everyone dies. Like, what's happening now, to say, look, we sent someone else, so we have a disadvantage of the team fight. If we send someone else, we need to coordinate with the rest of the team. Like, hey, you don't need to commit to this fight. Just go around, wait for the full for the full cap on the far node, and then maybe we could commit to the fight. It looks like they sent one person, miscommunication, they committed to the fight, and they lost because it's a fight that they don't win. So a lot of these micro plays definitely do change the outcome of the entire map state, and people need to kind of be more privy to that and be more aware that, like, hey, you know, we have the advantage, but for a split second, we're giving that away seemingly for free. And even now, like, blue team is fighting a 2v3, they have to run, which they do end up running, but mid loss and that the no that they count for free ended up being lost again.
Ooh,
So
they're gonna get that. I don't think they're gonna get that decap either. Yeah, they're just gonna have to keep going
that would
here.
be crazy.
They're having a rough time
Blue
on
team just
every
needs to
node, it looks
regroup.
like.
Oh no, they lost
Yeah.
a 2v2.
Blue had it all, man. Like 2 team fights ago, they had 2 nodes, the main advantage, and then, like Joppa said, that risky push to far that burned them, and now their lead is almost gone here. If
Yeah,
Godlike
and
dies, then
See
they're
a
in
crazy AED
big
pick right
trouble.
here.
Almost. At least they're running away now. I was a little bit scared for these two players to walk in full knowledge into a 2v3, 2v4 situation, but then thankfully they were able to run away, and now their team is respawning. They need to group, but it looks like Blue Necro just goes rogue and abandons his 3 players. So these 3 players, these 3 blue players are just going to get dogged.
There's a 1v1.
Because they were abandoned by their team. So you kind of have to make that decision of, like, yeah, if I abandon them, then the consequence is that you die. So, and they are
have enough healing
dying.
for this. Oh, Meeg pulls off an insane heal. That's famous Mamiga. Of
Godlike and
Warpix,
Mary
right?
Moonshine have just been 2v3 forever. Like, they need their team to
They're still
rotate into this and help
They're
them
still holding
escape.
it. They keep hitting like
Oh,
1 HP. Yeah,
impressive.
Godlike escapes. That was unfortunately the right move.
Mary
Good thing
Moonshine.
about it though is they survive long enough, and they actually blue team gets the cap far and mid. So again, there's power in simply surviving. So red team was kind of like edging blue team in the sense where, like, they could commit 3 players, but then
There
they
you go.
didn't, and then they thought they could kill with 2 players, and it took way longer than expected. All while blue team is getting far and mid. So you really had to make that quick decision to say, like, okay, we're committing. We don't want to be half in, half out. Pause. We need to fully commit
Pause.
to one decision,
As a matter
or
of
else
fact,
we're
forget
not going to
that.
get away with anything. Pause, resume. There's someone in my chat says that all the time. Every time I say pause, it said immediate resume.
I hit the pause button by accident. That was not. I was trying to hit the slow mo. Go on.
Blue's back up. They got the nodes. They got the map state. They got the man advantage.
We have a
Or the-
request
sorry, the
to
point
show the
advantage?
bunker bard build in the chat.
Yeah, I'll show it in just a sec. 2 kills though for red team. Okay, this is potentially.
Who's trying to stack up that lead? Pretty good. Let's see if the support can escape
on Mary
here. No, it's not
Moonshine.
going to look like it here.
I don't know about
They're
this. Looks like
pressed
blue team
here.
is just hiding at their home now, assuming that they only need 1 node to win. If I'm blue team, I just hedge my bet and then send someone around. Okay, so it looks like that's what's happening. They keep one of their rangers on home. Meanwhile, they're trying to push the red team back and maybe play the timer since they're so close to winning already. It looks like they're going to commit here to the mid team fight, all while the blue ranger's still sitting home. So you're committing to these fights all while you're down 1 player because you're telling him to sit on your home node. So I'm
think that's
interested
the
to
right
see where
move.
this.
To be honest, I think keeping that node is dire for them because they do not have enough of a lead at this point to win from 1 point. But if they lose that node, they are screwed. They've they're in a precarious situation. I mean, both teams just kind of have to have someone sit home, and red is taking a more commanding position here because its kills is what set this up here. Sea Monster taking a 1v2 at far.
He's going for the hero play here.
Oh, that's so dangerous because I could just give them 5 points. Oh, you don't want to give them 5 points right now. You guys are barely in the lead. You do not win off 1 node, I don't think. Oh, this is
Gets
scary.
around, he gets out.
They have 20 seconds till they win.
Godlike
Blue
actually
Ranger's still
dies.
sitting home.
And that puts them in a really bad spot. I
Ooh,
don't
Ranger,
know why
please
every death
move
here,
off the
every
phone,
death here screws them
please.
so bad. They have 15 seconds to win, and it looks like red is going to be doing way more than that. Red is going to take this if they don't get a kill or get a decap at this point. It looks like they're getting another kill. Yeah, red is already caught up to
He
them.
can't jump
Points.
off. He's going to die for fall damage if he jumps off. He literally has to. Okay.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that 5 points is so relevant.
Oh my god, that's game. That's
Oh,
game. That death is
wow.
game.
Oh.
Blue Ranger, I need you to do mathematics.
Oh, in that one moment.
Wow.
No.
That was very close. That was very, very close. And it just
That was
came
a good
down
game.
to, can you take a look at the map and know exactly how long it's going to take? I always think of points as seconds. However many nodes you have is how many seconds. And I start like doing that once it becomes 450 and whatever. If you have one node, 50 seconds to win, right? You have two nodes, 25 seconds to win at 450. You know, three nodes less. I'm just, you know, you have to look at the map from that perspective and how much time you have and how much time it takes you to get somewhere and what you have to do once you get there. Because it takes less time to decap than to cap. But oh my God, that was crazy. Meeg, that was some insane survival you did out there, bud. Meeg is Mary Moonshine. We were watching 2v3 for like 3 hours there.
All right, gents. Any of
Well
these
played, both
matches
teams. Well played.
speaking to you? Anybody want to see any of these games?
Scroll back up. I want to see the surf game. Oh wait, yeah, let's see the surf game.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
Surf is the Salos team. It is.
Yes.
Here we go. This is round 4, I believe we're on.
Round 5, I thought.
Round 5? Okay, nice. Nice. I'm still floating. Okay, I'm gonna anchor myself here. All right.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You stole them. Good day, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Round
said
5.
good day.
Alrighty. It's gonna
This
be a
is
good
weird 'cause-
match. This is the bell.
Salos usually
I
has
can't-
like a team name, right? He
I
didn't have it
don't
this
know.
time. He's Cold Foamers. I feel like
Yeah,
he
just
usually has a
the
team.
default today.
Yeah.
Okay, red team going for a double rev comp with no Gale shot, only one singular res skill. Blue team, on the other hand, 2 res skills, and I think that's very relevant on this map where you're going to be kind of smashing into one of these big, large-scale team fights. You know, 2 res skills that can potentially, you know, wipe a particularly bad error off of the board is very, very, very strong here. Salos caught out a little bit, gets back to his team, but Holy Hand Frederick's not letting him get off easily here. Holy Hand Frederick has to spend his renewed focus now, getting out to. Salos is the first down here, but the blue team's support also down. He gets rallied by Salos' death there. Blue team support back down. They're not letting the support get off easily here. This is red team's playing very, very split here.
Salos Sport's getting chased around a little bit, but it looks like he's going to make a full recovery. Got a fat Paragon heal skill going right back into the match. Exactly what you want to do is regroup with your teammates whenever you're feeling vulnerable so they can take care of you. And they get a pick off on the blue Amalgam and off on the blue Luminary.
All right, let's see. We got a high octane duel here: the Gale Shot versus the Power Mirage. I can't help but think that this favors the Gale Shot, but if the Mirage stays up in his face and does this, he might just be able to do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, Salos is a scary, scary Mirage, man.
The plus there was just exactly what they needed just to get that final kill on it, because that was quick thinking by the Ranger. He might have almost escaped there if that other person hadn't come and plussed.
Okay, let's see this fight for blue team's home node. They're looking to get a little bit of real estate on this map off respawn after a huge team wipe.
Yeah, and I don't like this play by blue team because they know that their teammates are going to be back up. Oh, and I actually get a kill, so obviously caster curse. Obviously, too quick.
What does this guy know?
What I was going to say is, you can either take a 3v5 and then wait for your 2 players to come. But then at that point, you know, if you're in a 3v5 for like 5 seconds, you probably have no cooldowns by the time your teammates get there. So you wait the 5-10 seconds, wait for an even 5v5 and then engage. But it ended up paying off. They get a huge like great sword 2 from the Luminary that killed 2 people. That's really good. And then blue team now has in a position to stagger the red team right before bell. I hate when my teammate dies right before the objective. I think blue team really need to commit to this fight right now. No one leave until this fight is done, please. Continue this fight and make sure everyone dies, because this fight ultimately determines the bell.
Picked off. Blue Scrapper picked off too. This is 2 huge picks here going to the bell. This could be very, very
Blue
relevant
gets
for
that
this.
res though on the Ranger.
It's still 4v5 going to the bell though. They have to play this perfectly
rough.
at this point, or else it's going to be big, big trouble for them. Blue Luminary not long for this world goes down to the Stab Road. You're going to see a downstate war here. Big cleave from the Mirage. Another kill. Red team absolutely winning
dude.
this team
Ooh,
fight,
and
which
that's
is going to
gonna
get the
be
bell.
a clutch
And
free
it's going
bell
to put
for
them
red.
very,
Two
very
questions.
far in the lead.
2 questions from the chat. One, the yellow numbers are when you're doing damage to barrier instead of their actual HP bar. So it's kind of just letting you know how much you're losing to that. And 2, yeah, Salos is a Latina. Confirmed.
Yeah.
I also don't want to be that guy again. But then
Again?
the
You say it like
5v5 mid blue team was like, all right, they're in a position to win. And then I think the Blue Reaper went off and just started sitting on mid, full capping it, watching the fight from afar. I'm sorry. I just have to point it out. Take it as an educational thing, please.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm gonna take it as an insult. I'm gonna write that down.
You
Let's go into
should,
the drama
honestly. I
video.
feel so bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Let's go into the
sorry.
big drama video, dude.
I think
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Blue team's been putting up some pretty good, fights into this, but yeah, they're hard pressed going to deal with the amount of just raw DPS coming out of Salos' team here. What was that baby crying?
Mini chopper! I'm sorry, I'm coming.
That's fine, it's
Ganked
cool, it's cool.
again.
I thought it was a soundboard that you were being like, "Wah, they died." I was like, dude, this is so rude.
That's true. You never know what's real when Jackson's in the call.
True.
I'm in your head.
Yeah.
I'm in your walls.
I'm in your crib.
I'm in your crib. The baby
Looks like-
is just me.
Blue team's very staggered here. They're taking a 2v3
Yeah.
at mid. That is
If-
not looking like it's going to work out for them. Their healer is hard
If
pressed
blue
right
support
here.
goes down here, I'm gonna maybe call this one game.
That
right.
support really stuck in there for a while. I'm pretty impressed.
Let's see if we can find a close one. Let us try War Pigs
Yeah.
versus Reaper.
Yeah, this looks like okay. Yeah, Red's catching up.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, is this a pistol evoker with 11k HP?
Oh, Mamiga, eat your heart out.
Holy
He's running big
mole.
iron. He's running big iron.
He's
Big
got the
iron on
cowboy
my
drip
hip.
too, man.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
I love
gosh.
that. He's using a crossbow.
This man said it's high noon.
Is he running a what is this? Yeah, it's pistol focus. Is that what it is?
This is pistol focus, yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
rabid.
gotcha.
Oh, like a Condi.
Right.
Big Condi.
Interesting. I thought Big Iron was. I should pay attention to Meeg more. I don't remember what this is. If he's listening to this right now,
I've-
he's chomping at the bit to tell me about it.
I'm not sure if any Pistol Alley builds have been big performers.
Ever been
I'll put it
good?
that way.
Heads are loaded.
You take that up with Mr. Mamiga. He loves his Big Iron meme build.
I'm just going off of, I feel like I might possibly have, oh, I didn't put a cap on this channel. Hey, Violent, any chance you could watch on the Twitch stream? Thanks, dude.
Homage, you are so mean.
I know.
Big drama, dude. Big
That's
drama.
please.
No, that's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't put a cap on the channel. Okay, what was I saying? I'm just going off of, I feel like I may be up there as possibly of watching some of a very large number of tournaments. You know what I mean? And it's very rare to see, a Pistol Alley winning. You know what I'm saying?
And we're getting to watch it right now.
Okay, you're so right. You're so
Live
right.
Moss as this Pistol Ellie goes fucking crazy. I haven't seen him die yet.
Honestly,
All right, let's
any build is good when you stand still and no one hits you. Like this guy's just chilling
is
right
what
now,
he's
just
up to.
absolutely vibing.
It's playing
Somebody
Ranger.
press one singular button on this guy, please.
He has no HP.
This dude is having look, he's just right next to them. Somebody hit him, please, once. Hit him once, please. I'll give you 50 gold now.
But Joppa, have you thought about what if I didn't?
Melee
I would give
pistol.
you 50 gold right now to press one button on this guy.
He's melee pistol.
It's
This-
that
this
is a
man's a
really good
hero.
call though. You need to prioritize targets. Find these squishies, find the guy with 12k HP, and wipe
Put
him
in a
off the
locker.
map.
Put him in a locker.
Yeah, that's
give him a
good.
swirly. Oh my
Do
god,
this,
he's still
the other way
doing it.
around.
Look at all those stacks of bleeding and burn. Oh my god.
It's also really funny because he is moving so slowly.
So he's not even sneaking up on you. He's like, "Wait, guys, I'm coming, guys! Gonna catch these guys off guard."
Look at
Yeah.
all that
Oh my
burning,
god.
though.
I'm
Look at all that
choking from
burning.
laughing.
That's
He's an
crazy amount of
arthritic
damage.
cowboy.
He teleports. It's high noon.
All right, let's see it.
Yes.
He's going to work on
Alright,
this
that
Core
boy-
Reaper or Core
okay.
Necro.
He's
Oh,
He's been
oh,
found out, man. He's
He
taking some
got
damage.
touched one time. He lost half his HP.
He's in the heel. He's back where he wants to be in the back line, going crazy style with the pistol here.
Ooh, if you get an ult on the note, yeah, that's gonna be big value. Everyone just sitting in that ult and just get freaking banged on, please. Oh yeah, they're getting banged. Ooh, yes.
This is honestly really entertaining to watch. I love seeing a creative build out here. Look at these. Look at he's teleporting around. This man's playing thief. I'm fascinated.
I'm like hella immersed in
put
that
this build
gameplay
up?
though.
Put this build up on the board before this goes out, man. I want to check this
Yeah,
out.
and
All
while
right,
you're
there
at
you
it,
go.
most importantly, not just
There
the
you
build,
go.
but then the Mog and spec cosmetics, because I was really immersed in that gameplay just now. He had the
Really?
cowboy hat on. It's an outfit. Oh god, it's an outfit. Okay, I
Oh.
respected that.
High noon.
He's
I
got the
respect it.
quiver. He's
Yeah,
got the
that-
crossbow. This is a well thought out
Yeah.
cosplay.
There's
Yeah.
no other options if you want a cowboy fit. That's
Yeah.
it.
It literally, I'm pretty sure it adds damage to the build. That's why people are like, why do you focus so much on Mog? It's like, dude, you think I'm doing this for fun? It literally adds damage to
Yeah.
your build, like mentally.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
yeah.
mental diff. Come on now.
They're meta skins.
If you
Yes.
see a
No,
guy
really,
that
no, there really
has
is.
meta skins.
No, honestly, there's a one spear skin that I have no, like, I don't know if it's a spear. I don't know what it is, but then like they'll use abilities with this one spear, and I'm like, oh, like just the way that it looks. I don't know if this is an auto or if it's like a big 10k one shot, and it's always the 10k one shot, and I die every time because I feel like I'm getting hit by an auto, but really it's like the highest damage ability, and it's
Yeah.
because of the skin.
Oh man.
Okay, we're officially in the elimination portion of the tournament. I typically like to watch the Seat 3 and Seat 6 games or the Seat 5 and Seat 4 games. Which of these games interest you folks more?
I would have to say. Well, I think that
I'm kind of leaning towards Mike Lucian.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
To the arena.
All right.
Godlike's dead. All right, that's how it goes.
I'm going to let you folks take the cast for a little while here while I have a bite to eat.
Oh,
got it,
great!
Chief.
It's the Jackson, Joppa, and Post show. All of a sudden, finally.
The JJP. We've been waiting. This is the moment.
Yeah,
This is the moment.
it's JJP. And
the
I'm sure I'm
wise
sad Johnson
words.
couldn't be here because it would have been JJP. That would have been fun.
That would've been sick.
Mm.
In the wise words of Celebrity Deathmatch, let's get it on.
Now, okay, I'm glad. So Homage is eating, but he's still actually like controlling the camera. This is good. All right, we're seeing a little bit of hesitation to go into mid. Smart, staying back until they understand what the situation is. Get a little stealth burst there. Yep, waiting nice in time. You have so many people use stealth really early going into this, and just like whoever uses stealth last is going to be the victor in the opening salvo of a team fight like this. Nice open with the staff or with the spear 4 on the rev here. We're kind of watching the Ranger leave. There we go. There we go. We're back on Merry Moonshine over here. Trying to just hold this node, I guess. 1v2. That's an interesting move on the team. Looks like they've left him there. All right, here we go. Looks like Godlike is in there with him. It's going to be the Paragon Amalgam combo that we like to see. Invincible Amalgam is definitely the way to go if you're going to be doing it like this. Jackson, what do you think?
I'm very interested to see. Oh well.
Jackson, if you could get closer
I
to
was
that
just,
mic.
yeah, no problem, no problem. I was just very interested to see. It looks like Merry Moonshine was getting jumped the fuck out of there for a second there, but it looks like they were able to turn that around and like just make it like a neutral fight.
The unstoppable Mamiga.
Nobody's really getting anything. Yeah.
The unstoppable Mamiga. However, it looks like blue team has captured both sides at this point. So this is an interesting thing here. Oh, but they do get a pick. They get a pick,
Yeah, I
and they have
think
both sides.
Yeah, I think red is going to full die here. I think the big play that really shifted the tides of the match so early on is the game started out 1-3-1, so 1v1s on each side node and then 3 people mid. But then when blue team stealth, they actually sent one person mid to go plus far, and so this is what I mean by actively seeking fights that favor you. So why would you fight 1v1, 1v1, 3v3 when you can stall out 2v3 mid and then make it 2v1 home and kill him quickly and then come back to mid? So I think that first kill on red's home, because the blue team sent 2 players there sneakily in stealth, literally snowballed the entire map. And those are the proactive plays that you really need to actively seek. And blue team is a good team, so I'm not surprised that they made that call so early on.
Yeah, it's interesting watching red take these 2v2s, which is especially on nodes that they don't own. They're not really like pushing their advantage here. It looks like red is getting a sneaky decap at mid, but they're not really outnumbering in the way that they're going to need to. It looks like, but well, they might actually get a pick off on this Gale shot here if they can chase them down. They got a couple good stealth jumps there.
Yeah.
But they're not really pressuring the node as much. All right, now Mary Moonshine's on the node a little bit. Moving on, moving off. They're all playing a little cagey around each other, trying to get these little stealth snacks on each other, but it doesn't seem to be working out too well. There's a fight over the shield, of all things. We have a double amalgam fight over there. To our caster, can we take a look at that? Oh, blue team pulls the shield. Red team did not get it. Looks like they moved around real quickly.
Looks like
those
red team got a pick over on blue team side.
Get up in that mic, dude. We can't hear you. And stay up in that mic.
Sorry. No, hold on. Let me turn my shit back up since I turned off my AC. So I don't really have to get up on the mic like that.
Let's do it.
I think I'm going to take a quick look to see if the other game's closer. You know what? Let's just take a look. It's probably closer. It's not closer.
No.
It's not.
Damn it. Dude, come on. All right, we'll try this one.
Did you just click war mode? It's 0-0 still.
Yeah, let's check this one out.
It's crazy. All right, let's do it.
I'll take any opportunity to watch Salos go crazy on Mirage here.
So even 4v4 right now, but it looks like whoever's going to plus
blood.
first. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't even know what just happened, bro. Blue team just got a crazy AoE play.
Yeah, I mean, red is still kind of reeling from that. They're all kind of scattering at this point. They're not going to be able to. I mean, they did get a revive.
Oh no, they left. No, they left one guy. Oh, okay. Well, they ended up getting another kill on the red team player, but then you can see like even just tunneling one dude and then you leave one guy down and maybe you don't finish the kill. That does turn the tides of the fight, but it looks like blue team was able to recoup quickly. And even though they let one guy self-res or get res by his team, they're able to kill everyone else. So right now, blue team, this is something that I want to comment on because blue team is a good team. They waste no time. The moment they win a fight, they go and rotate exactly where they need to be. And of course, as I say that, they die.
Sales gets picked.
Let me just stop talking, bro. Clearly, I just need. Oh wait, who gets res? I'm going to continue talking.
Nice.
Perfect play by the blue team, as I clearly called out.
Red team also
Looks like
gets
red
a
team
res
is
there.
going for the res.
Yeah, Bore mode
so
is...
blue team is actually on the run now, it seems.
Bore mode's at a very disadvantageous position right now. They are just sort of trying to pick up the pieces of this team fight as they got another giant like AoE bomb on the blue team. That they're just going crazy with that. I have to say I do not like being chased down by Ayamura. Their writ is pretty fearsome and hard to get away from. So that is pretty brutal if they are trying to spawn camp you on that. That is rough if you don't leave with a full team. Looks like red still owns their home. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I also like how blue team is committing to this team fight. Oh my! And as I start talking, mini job is crying in the background. I'm sorry, boys.
Baby aggro.
Yeah. One of the things I like to see from the blue team is they're not going for the decap. You know why? Because why would you risk losing this stagger that you have on the red team by sending one person to decap? Right? They rather decap when it's fully safe to do so, and as they get those kills, then they go for the decap. And this is very important to know. Why would you put yourself in a losing 4v5 situation by sending one person to decap when you can just keep 5 people on their spawn, kill them all, and then when everything is safe, go for that decap? I really like that play from the blue team. And it's something that, like, again, these micro plays really do change the tides of the match.
Now, this is really interesting because red just got a decap at blue's home. And it looks like they're all leaving right now. They just got regrouped as a 4-stack, although one of them is running a little bit further away. All right, they're all together again. This is their opportunity to kind of turn this around because they have a 4v2 right now. And if they can get a quick pick here, this is going to give them a lot of momentum that they desperately need right now if they want to recover the initiative of this game. And it looks like they're about to get this pick.
Look at this damage.
do.
Oh my god, the offhand axe on the core warrior.
Oh, they get it. Here we go. Can you imagine if an Ellie did the jumping puzzle while in mist form and like got up there and you were like, are you kidding me?
I would uninstall. Even the Ellie's like, good grief. Well, I got my chat blocked, but you couldn't believe that damage.
Oh yeah, Red's getting the picks. They did just get a big old Revenant staff or Spear 4 on them, but it looks like Red still is making that recovery. It looks like they're going to be all right here. Looking like they're trying to get a quick pick on Mara, which they do
to find
get.
their footing with a couple good picks here. This is very, very relevant.
Yeah, this is
Lowborn needs help immediately, though.
If they could get this save here.
Here comes the Wombo combo from the Warrior. Big block from the blue Rev
and
here.
A res. Yeah, they're not getting too caught up in the point here. This is smart. They're just trying to get these picks out while they have the advantage. Ooh, but that Malix leap just grabbed the entire team. Oh my god.
Oh man, no.
That Malix leap was so brutal. Oh, they do get the res on the Warrior. Okay. They have another down over there. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that too. That Malix leap is just so brutal.
Dude, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is just very brutal because, you know, red team had the 4v3 advantage because one red druid was stalling 2 people in blue spawn that entire time. So what these red players need to do back at home is to really win that fight as fast as possible, because the longer it stalls out, you know, the ranger can't stall 1v2 forever. And he stalled it for I was watching the mini map the entire time. That red ranger stalled that 1v2 for a long time. Red team really needed to pull off that 4v3 as fast as possible. Unfortunately, blue team did a very, very good job of just strafing around, not dying. And I feel like people underestimate the value in not dying, right? If you just jump around, troll around the map while you have 2 nodes, that is value in itself. You don't actively have to keep searching for these kills and be aggressive. Sometimes there's a point where you just stay defensive because you know the rest of the map is cooking. That's exactly what blue team pulled off. And it looks like it paid off a lot. Like red team is still struggling to get these kills, even though they're outnumbered blue team.
I mean, it's tough when you're versus double rev and you're only 1 rev, right? In this current meta. And is this rev okay? This rev is taking Malix, so he's got that going for him. But man, some of the pulls from the blue team's revs have been just so influential in these big team fights.
Although it was very funny that we just watched them whiff one really bad.
Yeah,
just did nothing. But most of them have been
you can't
insane.
win them all.
Yeah. Most of them have been insane, just like team fight winning pulls. Because like if you can pull 4 people with the Malix push, you just won that team fight. That's over. It is absolutely brutal to just get like yanked around like that in an atmosphere with this much AoE.
Bowborn is sticking to his bow creed. What weapons is he? Oh, he's longbow spear. Okay, so this build
DPS.
is really all in on the damage, and unfortunately has very, very, very little survivability coming from the weapon sets. So I think blue team's figured that out quickly and have just decided to burst him. All right.
Oof.
This is looking like the end, folks.
Yep. I think red team put up a valiant fight. The blue team's coordination just won out in the end. They just had a little bit more constant CC pressure that the red team just couldn't keep up with after a while.
Let's finish it off by watching this 1v1 here. Druid versus the looks like this might be the power rev here. Oh no, that's a spear, probably Condi.
Yeah, that dude was holding it down. I mean, when I tell you this dude was holding 1v2 for like literally minutes on end, I was watching the mini map the entire time, hoping that the 4v3 home for red team would win, but unfortunately it didn't. I mean, this build is like super good.
He might get a pick here, or I mean, he might get a point.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, unfortunate. They played well though.
First round of a limbs is in the books. Team Salos goes on.
Well played, both teams. What are the matches here? Who is eliminated?
Okay.
I see. Someone didn't take their poll, did they? Looks like one of the semifinals teams was eliminated. Yeah. Whoever was against
Yeah, I
Excel.
think Olrun just fell on their sword here, decided not to fight USA. So we're going to see Surf versus Lucian. All right. And these matches always take about 40 million minutes in between to start. So I'm going to get back into the lobby and into my comfy chair here.
I may have logged out. I think I need to log back in just to maul you guys.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We lost Jackson mid-game there.
And yet Post remains.
And we took a seat.
My little suit. Oh crap! Here's this annoying thing. I have to click Discord and then I have to click OBS and then, or otherwise my stream goes black for some reason, just like totally black screened. All right, so how are you boys feeling about this tournament so far? Are you seeing anything new in the meta that you weren't expecting? Are you seeing more or less class representation? I feel like we've been seeing a ton of Malik's conduits, but I kind of expect that with how powerful it is and how little it's been touched over the last couple updates.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's going to be very hard to nerf it because, like the skill, the idea of just pulling people in and the radius being so large, if you nerf the damage, I think people will still use it. You're going to have to nerf it like inherently, like maybe drop down the radius or like change the ability completely. And I think they had already changed it previously. So even if we see like a damage nerf to Malik's, I still think that people are still going to use it because I mean, dude, just pulling people mid team fight is just way too much.
Yeah, especially the cooldown. I feel like if the cooldown got extended and you got the short cooldown and then you can reset it using the Malik's affinity thing. Jackson's back. Welcome back, Jackson,
Yes.
and your air conditioner.
Hello. Yep. Well, damn it. God damn it. Fuck.
You all good though? You dropped suddenly.
Yeah, my PC crashed.
Oh,
But it's
shit.
okay because we're back in the game, better than we ever were, until it crashes again.
Beautiful.
Huge. Glad to have you back.
Let-
Everybody was distraught in your absence.
I
I felt that.
Actually crying, but like Homage said a really beautiful speech actually about how important you are to him, like as a person and like just man to man.
Oh my God.
He's gonna. It wasn't that long. It was only like 30 seconds, but it made me cry, and he's gonna re-say it right now.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Did you say speech or poem?
I actually, I said speech, but if you, maybe it was a poem. My memory's a little fuzzy.
All right, here we go. There once was a man named of Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
His soundboard sure saw lots of action.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. His jokes always funny. His stream never bummy.
Oh, okay.
In the whole game. Boom.
Mm.
Ooh,
Wow.
That's a limerick.
Okay. Let me find out. Hold up.
That's
Let me
a
find
limerick
out
right there.
Homage got some bars.
Yep.
Okay. Golly.
Super hot.
Get this boy in this stew.
Super hot fire.
Oh my God.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What the hell?
You got to do something when these teams won't accept their match, right?
What I do is I get I get to the notebook, okay?
Yeah, as far as meta though, I mean, I think we're gonna need to be waiting until when's this next balance patch? Is it the 22nd of July or 23rd? Anybody know?
I
Uh,
heard it was
no
July
idea.
14th.
I feel like I should know.
It's the July 14th balance patch, right?
Oh, 14th. Okay, we take
Yeah.
that. Take that. we're gonna see mostly the same stuff until that comes on. Okay, the match is starting. We've got the Tung Tung Sahur team versus Latina Connoisseur. That's the two official names of these two teams. Now I'm sinking. I'm going the other way now. I am sinking. What is going on? Okay, wait, I've got control. Okay, here we go. All right, Skyhammer here. This is a very, very rev-focused map. They can absolutely dominate on these Skyhammer fights, as well as using their port to very, very quickly port from node to node. I think we're going to see some big team fight action here. Blue team only one res utility, whereas red team has two. Of course, that is very, very important in these big team fights. How we feeling, boys? Who do we got our money on here?
Well, my money is on whoever I pay to throw the game for me. So you don't want to ask me that. The moment we put money on this, I'm messaging both teams saying, "How much is your price? Can I pay you to grieve this game right now?"
I think Salos' price is a 6-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What a hipster.
I know, right? Okay, Bunker Amalgam, 1 Condi Rev, 1 Power Rev. Interesting. This is a Ritualist. You actually don't usually see Rit instead of Reaper nowadays, but let's see. Very first team fight here. Bit of a split. Looks like the Amalgam might get ganked by Luna. He's going for this node. He's going to get there successfully here. Check back in on Hazard. He's chasing down his target here, the red Gale shot. I feel like if anybody's going to give the Gale shot a run for his money, it might be this Power Rev, but he's kind of taking a whole lot of damage from this guy here. Gets the Jealous Chain. It's cooked, ports in. Freaky Nicky gets the kill in the 1v2 there. Very, very well played. Watch his POV here as he rolls into the A node, looking for the pick on Mara, the Ritualist. 5k damage, knocks him off the post, sends him running. Blue is in the hole here, boys. Big time. They got no nodes. You guys seeing this right now?
Yeah, I think red team just executed it to perfection. I think when you do a 1-3-1 split, one of the things that I hate to see is one team caps it and the other team doesn't. So you have 1v1 stalling, whereas one of the teams has their node and the other doesn't. So red team had their 1v1 on their node and then the blue team did not. So that's just a huge dip in points.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I'm back.
Oh,
I didn't
welcome
say
back. I
was
didn't know
leaving,
you
but
left.
I'm back. Yeah. Well, I'm surprised you didn't notice that I wasn't talking for 2 seconds.
Blue's just not finding it, post. They're not
Ooh.
finding it. I'm not sure where it is, but wherever it is, they're not finding it.
This is a rough one for them because this is a team that is very interesting in just the way it's sort of made up. And you have on the blue team, you have a little bit more of a, from my perspective, some like confirmed duelist builds that kind of, you either need to have all of those. Are both those Condi conduits, or is one of each?
Blue's got 1 Power Rev, yeah, and 1
Yeah.
Condi.
So like they have, from my perspective, 2 very bunkery things that kind of want to be taking more time, whereas the red team has just like a faster, they have like more mobility. The double amalgam is just so powerful in the current meta. Is Luna on a Condi conduit as well? Do they just have that like insane team fight bomb?
Yeah, Luna's on Condi here.
Yeah, that's just gonna do it. Like if you like, they don't have, so like I think the difference here is AoE damage. If blue team was running double Condi conduit with the amalgam, I think they'd be kind of in a similar situation here. But they kind of need Mara to be doing, like, Mara's in this 1v2 over here on the blue home, and they're just kind of kiting and they're kiting and they're kiting, and it's they're stuck in this loop of not really being able to like gain value or get anything because they're just getting pressured so hard. Whereas blue team is sort of stuck in this. We have power roamers, but red team isn't really letting them like get value out of that. They're not letting them chase down. Blue team might need to just stop, get a full death, and regroup, but they needed to do it 100 points ago.
Luna gets 2 downs with a huge port into the pull from Malix. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Big battle standard. Okay, it all gets wiped off the board. Blue team's back up. We're seeing a swap from Surf here off of the Amalgam. What
I've
do you
been seeing-
swap to in this situation? Like a Gale Shot? Yeah, Gale Shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that swap. I think that's an airtight swap here. Let's see. He's going for the red team's Gale Shot immediately and get it down when he bursts him with Hazard there.
Is this going to be the first 5 points?
I would really like to see them put some points on the board. They
get it.
officially are on the board with
Yeah,
5
it's on the
points.
board.
Okay, we've got a match here, folks.
I've been seeing a lot more of this Shiro Malik's Conduit build that absolutely destroyed me in an AT the other day when Sway got me with it. And I was just like,
2
wait,
kills.
what?
Okay, red team has no res utility on the map right now. I need to see blue team convert this to a node. Unfortunately, Neppy goes down, though. I'm not sure what exactly to.
Looks like he's back up.
Res utility comes out from the Untamed, or sorry, the Gale Shot. Gale
That
Shot
is
hunting for another kill on
Janitor.
Luna here.
Luna's looking vulnerable right here. They get the down on
Luna
Luna.
down as well. Oh my gosh.
Should be just
They
a free
went
kill
from
right here.
like 5 straight minutes of not being able to kill anything to immediately
killing everything.
getting kill after kill after kill. I really think this was just a Gale Shot diff. Like, this is just such a strong spec right now.
I think it's something about the double amalgam just being able to shut down any group fight like so thoroughly that it gives you so much momentum in the later half of a game. Oh my god, that was so nasty, Luna. What the fuck?
Oh, the Gale Shot doesn't have any cleanse though. If you get caught by this Condi Rev,
That was
this
so
is what
immediate.
happens.
Is that a tyrant
Wow.
rev build? Because they're running hammer spear.
No, it's Mace Shield Spear.
Oh,
They
it's
either go
Mace Shield
Rabbit or
Spear.
Tyrant. Yeah.
What was that? I thought I saw them do the hammer. The hammer graphic.
not-
You know where it puts 3.
Not on this one.
Huh. I'll have to go take a look at that. That was so weird looking.
Well, I think Blue can at least hang their hat on the fact that they were able to put up a few kills in the end, but
Yeah.
the win is looking far and away at this point. They need a hero. They need a miracle. They need Michael Jordan from Space Jam
To
come
stretch
in
his
and do
arm
one of those
across the entire
slam-
map and decap C.
Yeah. That's their only hope.
And I'll have you know, Michael Jordan is about to do it right now.
Yep. I mean, Skyhammer is kind of that. If Skyhammer had a little bit better timing, or they've been able to hold that note a little better, but it looks like the red team comp just had them out comped because those were all very talented players who put the time in. So good game,
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
Yeah, good game. And one of the things that I want to point out, and we actually talked about this last weekly, where like you have both teams are very good. You have 2 really good teams, and you think that the game is going to be close when in actuality, there's a very good chance that it ends up being like 520 that we see. It's because since both teams are so good, the moment one team makes a mistake, it's so hard to come back from that. It is so hard to come back from that because again, you have a really, really good team who's not going to let go of a lead. The moment they have a lead, they're not going to let that go. And I think what ended up happening was the 1v1 in the beginning of the game lost so fast. And that could have been for any reason, right? Maybe like a small misplay or a micro misplay or anything like that. But the moment that won, the map state was 5v4 and it was GG from there. Like the red team being as good as they are, if you have a 5v4 map state, they're just going to keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And they're not going to leave their foot off the gas. And I think that's a testament to see how good these teams really are, especially when 2 good teams are playing against each other.
Yeah, I
true, man.
mean, you'll see. It's something you'll see in fencing is one guy will just win every single round. It's like 15-0, right, in like a sparring match or something. But it's like both guys are extremely talented, and it's just one guy just had the other guy's number. Just maybe he happened to fight in a way that they practiced against and they knew what to do. And it has nothing to do with the individual skill of the team. It's just that blue team just, or sorry, was it red or blue that just won? It was
Red.
Red just won. Red team just had that. They scattered them, and blue team really just couldn't get back that momentum until that Gale Shot happened. And even still, the red team was still holding the nodes and keeping them distracted. That was a pretty interesting match.
Yeah, and you often don't see that happening at all because honestly, let's be real. Like you make a mistake, chances of the other team making a mistake are very likely. And so that's why in like solo duo and just regular rank games, you're not going to see that huge snowball happen because even if you have a lead, the team in the lead is bound to make a mistake just based off of player skill. So when you see two really good teams who know exactly what they're doing, then you see that snowball effect. Then you see like the 5-0 games. And I think that's something important for people to realize because I feel like, if you just spam solo duo games, you're not going to know the importance of a strong early game, right? It's only until you watch these really good teams, the highest level of competitive play, where you realize, oh crap, like the stuff that we do from the very beginning of the match, even like the difference between rotating 2-3 seconds late literally turns the tides of the entire match. And I think if anyone cares about being educated during the stream, I think that's one big takeaway that would benefit your average solo duo rank player.
Absolutely. I think that a lot of people also don't really see the value in and keeping a team staggered, especially if you can force a
Yeah.
team to kind of panic and start like feeding you. You can turn, a 200-point lead into your lead. You know what I mean? Like you could lose. I've been in games and ranked where I've lost. We had a 200-point lead and I lost because my team was just like, what if we fed?
Yep.
Like, what if we just fed?
What if we just take the fights that we know we're gonna lose?
Hey, I see that you're 1v2 in roads right now. I'm gonna run past you and go to the node and die. It's like,
Yeah, and then guess what happens when those two players kill you? They go to the other guy, and then 1v2 him, and then they kill him. Crazy
Exactly.
Post,
mathematics.
that happened one time. Okay, I don't know why.
look, Jackson, you're so obsessed with playing core rifle thief, and I just can't stop you from doing it, man.
Okay, dude. Like, if you knew anything about me, you would understand why it's super important to me that I'm allowed to.
I need to play rifle, pistol thief, okay? Hey guys, what do you think next thief weapon should be? I think greatsword. What do you guys think?
Oh my god, that would just ruin my immersion. Like with the whole
Give them a
RP
third
aspect
pistol.
of Thief.
Alrighty, this is
Give
the
him a third
final
pistol.
match of the weekly. Here we've got Team USA versus Team Lucian and Co. Big stealth opener from USA going to the beach here. Got the Helio POV. First to reveal is Helio.
Oh,
See
they
if red
sneak
team
past. They
jumps
sneak
on him.
two past.
No, they go for the sneak on by.
Uh-oh, these two red players are just going to stall these three blue players all while on the blue home node. There's a 2v1 in favor of red, so these two red players just need to live. Blue Necro on their home node makes the correct decision to run away. He's not going to get 1v2'd. He sees two players coming in. He's not going to sit on node and die instantly. He runs away all while his team is strafing, so that's a really good play. And then on the other side of the map, we have a stalled out 1v1 between two amalgams. So as you can see, like no team, this is what I'm saying, two really good teams going against each other. No one wants to take a disadvantage fight. They're rotating in a way where it says, even as possible, Paul goes down.
All down.
The instant
Paul
spirit comes
down.
up, so they're down to spirits. And it looks like red team is so low, they actually get a kill. They're so split apart. One person is able to get a kill
they
on the
get
red team.
rezzed.
Okay, so they're down spirit. Okay, now it's still even 4v4 and it's stalled out 1v1.
Oh, there's a considerable amalgam difference right here. Let's see. Both of them look low on utilities there. I'm curious to see if the red amalgam recovers from that. They do not. Oh, they did.
Yeah, that'll go on forever. Luna gonna
No,
die.
Luna's getting
Luna-
chased
yeah, Luna's
down.
taking a
She's
run.
strafing as
Luna
best
has
as she
nothing
can. Oof.
They're gonna go for the hand res.
Stab res, hand res with the pushback. Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh, that was a good
Pretty
play. That was a good try though. But you can see these
Yeah.
teams they're not willing to take disadvantage fights. The most they're going to get is an even 4v4 and an even 1v1. And as you can see, it literally comes down to the skill matchup, right? No one is making poor rotational errors. No one is finding them in a disadvantaged outnumber fight. It's completely even on the map, and that's as best as you're going to get between two very good teams. It looks like red team now is faced with the decision of, okay, where do we want to rotate to, right? Because we know that we have three players down. Another player is going to go down as this other
Yeah.
red player spawns. So do you wait, bite the bullet, wait to regroup as five, or do you just try to like meme the map? One guy sneaks out. So right now, red team has to really come together and think how are they going to get rid of this like really nasty stagger.
I'm just
Another
it's
down.
it's so masterful, honestly, to watch the way USA divides and conquers in team fights like that. The way they just like they'll kite out to try to trick two of your players to chasing one of their guys, and they'll just immediately come right back to the team fight, and just they'll all collapse on you too, having just used all of your chase and burst skills. They always wait for someone to get greedy and then just immediately separate that player and just collapse on them instantly. Like they'll spread out but they're never too far away from each other. They're always ready to come back in. It was very noticeable when Naru jumped off the node when he didn't want to get 1v2 in the very first fight of the game, and he immediately came back into the node, towards the node, saw his teammate, immediately came towards his teammate, and they just keep like coming together like a magnetic ferrofluid. They're just attracted to each other in this way that just gives them so much gravity and poise in the team fights.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I always say again, when two really good teams face each other, it's everyone is making the correct rotational play. What it really comes down to is that micro play. And yes, it's crazy to think that the whole game is decided by were you away from your team in a 4v4 for all but 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Because within that 2 second time frame, you get bursted down. That's kind of what happened to the red team. And you can see when they got bursted down, like the whole team fight just fell apart. So rotationally, everyone's doing the right thing, but now it comes down to literally every second. Where are you standing? Are you next to your support as a DPS? As a support, are you next to your DPS? Right, and all of these little micro plays all happening at once really come down to deciding how the game goes.
Also, it's like, did you dodge the wrong thing at this level?
Yeah.
Did you dodge the wrong thing? Do you know what you can face tank and what you can dodge? Because USA is waiting for you to dodge twice or 3 times in some
Yeah.
cases if you have a lot of vigor. And they
Yeah.
know when you're doing it. They're all keeping track of who's dodging. I don't know if they're saying it out loud, but mentally at this point they've all put in like 30,000 hours. They probably are just tracking everyone's dodges. And if they see those two dodges, you will instantly get spiked. No matter if you're
Oh,
full
yeah.
HP or what. If you dodge twice, you are fucked.
Yeah. And the it's crazy to and then CJ actually goes down in a 2v3. It looks like Paul goes for the instant banner. And also CJ still has the spirit, so they're not at a disadvantage at all. Red team really need to stick this out. They're in a 2v3, and then
look
oh
at
my
that.
goodness. The
Just
Gale
turned a
shot
corner
just
and
I don't even
instantly
know.
knows
I don't
him.
even know what the counterplay is. I legitimately don't even know what the counterplay is. The Gale shot sees you for a second and then you instantly die.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like he goes for the spirit. So right now, again, 4v2 in favor of blue. Looks like red team is just trying to stall out as long as possible and not die. I mean, they have 4 players on them. The best thing that they can do is maybe survive long enough for the rest of their team
Like,
to have a little bit of breathing room, but
look at that
unfortunately they died.
zero hesitation. They all know when the person's going to die. They all just scattered in every direction to make sure where they wanted to go and then recollapsed once they like assessed the situation. Like you can just see that the way, like, again, it's like they're all tethered to each other. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I hate when in my solo duo games where we get a kill in a team fight, we win the team fight, but by the time we come to a decision and rotate where we need to be, the people that we killed literally have respawned. It took us
Yep.
all but 20 seconds to come to a decision. And I think really good teams will act very fast. They know that they only have a small time frame, maybe even 5 to 10
Whoa.
seconds of
Okay,
like
yeah,
a
pick on
stagger. And then,
Helio.
oh my goodness, here we go.
Not
They're
Helio,
going to
sorry,
be on the
that's
board
Anya,
here.
right?
Boom.
Yep.
5
They're on the board.
points.
5 points. They might get another one here. Oh, never mind.
Let's go.
Hey, that is a feat, to be honest, when you're in this type of game. They had to overstack, though. They do finally get that decap. They get a node fully at their home. It's good news to see. Look at that.
Yep.
The blue amalgam's already rotating in to try and decap that node, while the red amalgam goes out to take out Beast as fast as he can. I'm interested to see, does the blue amalgam go in? Yeah, the blue amalgam's actually going in to snipe Beast. This is worst case scenario because they just win it. He snipes Beast.
Yeah.
And when you're running a hybrid
yeah.
build like that, yep, they snipe Beast. It's so brutal. And I always tell players, don't touch Beast unless you own the entire map.
Yeah. Yeah. But GG to Team USA.
Team
I mean,
USA.
I don't want to be that guy, but you know, early the last game we're talking about, yeah, the literally 2 good teams playing against each other. The team that won early game literally won the rest of the game, and you can see
Yep.
Team USA got the quick kill in the 4v4. And guess what happened? They just steamrolled the rest of the game,
They
and
did.
that was it.
Absolutely. That was brutal. That was brutal, but that's so it goes, as they say. Let me do a little wave at everybody. Let me turn my thing back on because every time I click off Discord, it gets mad at me. Sorry, people watching from my
Cool.
stream. Go ahead,
Awesome.
Hodge.
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna wind the stream down here. Just any of you guys gonna keep on streaming? Should I send a raid to you?
No,
I'm not.
I have to go do chores.
Okay. Sounds good. Joppo, are you gonna keep streaming?
No, I'm gonna take a
Nope.
break and then probably stream tonight.
All right, let's play
Alrighty.
Find the Streamer. Find the streamer to raid.
Yeah.
I think
for sure.
I'm going to send us over to my friend Unpur.
Yes, I'll do the same.
But thanks for the cast, boys, and thanks to everybody for coming and hanging out and watching some fun Guild Wars 2 time. Keeping the scene alive. Always fun. Thanks so much, Joppa. Thanks so much, Post. Thanks so much, Jackson.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Homage,
Thanks for
for
having me.
allowing us to see the secret, forbidden ArenaNet footage that only partners can see.
Oh yeah.
Look,
Round of applause to everybody involved.
Somebody's got to do it. One of these partners has got to actually watch these frickin' tournaments. All right, and if it's not gonna be anybody, it's gonna be me. So
I'm gonna befriend one of these PvE streamers and get them hooked on PvP.
I've thought about doing that. It may be the move,
You should.
actually.
Let's
It
do
may be
it.
the move.
Hit
got-
me
you
up
got
with who I
me.
need to talk to, and I'll be like, hey, what's up?
Start raising them up. How much do I need to pay you? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the
how many
raid now.
stocks and war pigs do you need? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Please type in the name first so I can also /raid them.
Oh, there's the name.
Yeah. I've got a big 4 people in here, so. Okay.
All right, my stream is off.
Mine's still on. Don't say anything bad yet.